Hi, I'm Paul Dent and I'm back today with video 10 of my 10 video series for a course that I'm doing with RayHigdon.com. And the subject that I've chosen today is stress, or better still, stress less for good health. Now I don't know if any of you realise, but some stresses are actually good. And one of them, and I've even gone through and identified some of these stresses, and one of the better ones are, or the beneficial ones are, is called eustress. And this is one that's responsible for our motivational get up and go, helping us through given situations. But generally speaking, all we ever hear about is that don't worry, you need to stress less. But for most of us, it can be quite difficult to actually turn off that stress switch, if you like. There's been some scientific research done into this area, quite a bit in fact, and they came up with some generalizations or general groups that what sort of identifies the major stress triggers for us. And some of these are death of a spouse or close family member, divorce or marital separation, physical stress, and this is one I hadn't sort of really considered much in the past, although pregnancy doesn't really qualify for me, I will admit, or labour, but injury, illness. For the younger generation, puberty. How many of them are going through real stressful times with that, especially in this modern day and age? And then you've got menopause. As our ladies mature in their later lives, can become a real stressful situation. But then there's also demands in our work life, and also job loss, and then the good old financial crisis. So those are just a few of the major areas that most of us don't really consider would actually be some of the basis for a lot of our stressful triggers. But all is not lost. The report that I'm reviewing actually contains 5 major areas that they've identified that if we can put a wee bit more concentration, effort into, can have a major impact on how we, and especially our bodies, handle our stress levels. 2 of those are, just try managing your day better. I know everybody talks about to-do lists, and my one gets longer and longer and longer, and nothing much seems to come off it most of the time. But it does actually help, funnily enough. Here's me admitting to something like that. Things must be changing. And then there's a good old quality sleep. A few things in one of the previous articles that I mentioned about gives us some pinpointers of how to set up our rooms for quality sleep. And whilst various people need various amounts of time for quality sleep, it's the quality more than the quantity that actually matters. If you'd like to know what the 3 other major areas are that you can look at to help you balance out your stress levels, drop us a line to Paul at pauldent.space, that's correct, Paul at pauldent.space, one of these new fancy internet extension profiles. And I'll drop you your free copy of the report that I've just reviewed to help you with your stress handling. That's me for today. I'll be back again tomorrow with my next subject. So until then, have a happy, healthy day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.